Ooh, this is going to be a very, very long-ass clip. Welcome to part 5 of my playthrough of the original Legend of Zelda for the NES. So, last time we did Dungeons 6 and 7, and now we're going to do Dungeon 8. Now, this clip is very long because I get my ass kicked so freaking much in this game. In this part of the game. So we only have one more fragment left for the Triforce of Wisdom. And you know what? There were only 2 Triforces in the original Legend of Zelda. But then we see the 3rd Triforce in Zelda 2, which is an upcoming walkthrough of mine. Now, I was planning this weekend to go see Star Wars, but due to certain things I have to take care of, it's not going to be possible for me to go this weekend and review the movie. So I'm gonna just go see it this Christmas, and I'm gonna see for myself if it's bad or good, as a lot of people are claiming, because even Rotten Tomatoes says that the movie is bad. Funny how they gave The Last Jedi a huge rating, but it's funny how Rotten Tomatoes gives The Last Jedi a good rating, but The Rise of Skywalker, it's 55%. Well, you know, they prefer movies with some political imposing or something like that, you know. They don't like it when movies tell a story. They prefer to impose some political agenda or something. And the thing is that a lot of people say that Disney doesn't care about story, but they only care about making mucho dinero, muchísimo dinero, a lot of money. Okay, let's see. Pay me for the door repair charge. Sorry. I thought it was the one where you could get another one that I could get 100 rupees. Jesus Christ. Boy, do I look at the pause menu, don't I? Now, the next dungeon has the magic book, which empowers the magic rod, in which when you shoot magic energy at your enemies, on impact, it turns into fire. 100 rupees, baby. Woo! Here we go. Huh, more of these guys. Now, this is so cool because I did it without buying the blue ring. I mean, anyone can do it without buying the blue ring. Can do this playthrough, but I guess in the second quest, you're going to have to obligely buy the blue ring and save enough money. First, you got to kill a lot of enemies and make mucho dinero. A lot of money. That's what it means. So, in this dungeon, you pretty much fight old bosses again from the ones you fought before. And also stronger enemies, like Gyarados, Dark Nuts, the blue ones. God, I hate those guys. And the red bubbles too. Well, too bad you can't kill the red bubbles. That sucks. Okay, here we go. Ugh, damn it. Saved by the stopwatch. Okay, now the treasure here is the magic book. Now, here's a little fun fact about the magic book in The Legend of Zelda. In the Japanese version, the magic book is called the Bible, but here in America, it was changed to the magic book to avoid any controversy and backlash from a bunch of Christians. Speaking of Christians, you know, on Netflix I just saw that there's this show called The First Temptation of Jesus, in which Jesus is portrayed as a gay guy. Oh my god. And many Christians decided to cancel their Netflix account. And why is that? Because they don't understand satire. Oh my god. And a lot of people say like and you know, a lot of Christians in saying, woe to those who call evil good. Well, you say woe to those who call evil good, but let me tell you something, bro. When it comes to history, the church has committed a lot of atrocities considered evil by the people. But the church considered these actions righteous in the name of God, because they didn't want people to, they wanted people to stick to their belief in God. And also, the Roman Catholic Church has also committed various atrocities in the name of God, like trying to label free thinkers and scientists as nothing but bleeding heretics. Two fairies. Guess I didn't need a bottle after all. Paul's voice. Let me use my oh. Woo! I like that. Okay, so back to the whole thing with Christians. Think about it. Christians have committed various atrocities throughout history, like labeling someone as a bleeding heretic for saying that the earth moved around the sun. In the days of the Roman Catholic Church, and also the days of Galileo, Galileo stated that the earth moved around the sun, although someone else said it before him. I think it was Pascal or something. Let me know in the comments, okay? Because I gotta brush up on my history. So, this is... The Roman Catholic Church would have threatened Galileo with execution and label him as a bleeding heretic for not admitting that the sun was the one that moved around the earth. And then, when he left the courtroom, he said under his breath, "Eppur si muove," and yet it moves. Moves. A lot, and a lot of these so-called Christians wanted to force people into thinking that the world was flat, for crying out loud. And also, the Crusades, the witch burnings in Salem, and also the treatment of the treatment of women and homosexuals, and a lot of other things. And it wasn't just Christianity, but a religion I'm not going to mention committed even more atrocities than that. And they still adhere to these barbaric ways up until this day. I should have been a history professor. Okay, so I got a bunch of blue dark nuts, making me and forcing me to buy a freaking potion. Oh god, I hate those guys. I don't know what I was thinking in buying all these potions and all that stuff in this video clip. Whew. Close. Okay, what am I gonna do now? And those statue spitting energy balls are not making it easy. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let me go recover and buy potions. But honestly though, I should have bought, a blue ring. But I wanted to do this playthrough without the blue ring, like I said. Now, here's the thing regarding the whole thing with the first temptation of Jesus on Netflix, that they portray him as a gay guy and all that stuff. Now, a lot of Christians are pissed off about it. But imagine if it was Prophet Muhammad. Everybody would be up in arms. And a bunch of people pulling up Ben Affleck. Remember that Real Time with Bill Maher segment when he was arguing with Sam Harris and Bill Maher about it? It's gross. It's Ben Affleck was so riled up in that segment, and when they were telling the truth. Now, I'm not going to use the potion. Instead, I'm going to recover in a nearby fairy spring. There's not one, but two fairy springs. Now, about the second quest in the original Legend of Zelda, the world map is the same, but the dungeons are in different locations. Some of them are in the same location, but But I fear that me talking about religion in this video regarding this whole show on Netflix, I don't know, I might stir some controversy, but nowadays everything is a controversy, that's for sure. So not only, like I said earlier at the beginning of this video, now the cool thing about killing the previous bosses in this dungeon is that they don't resurrect, unlike the lesser enemies. When you get a game over. Otherwise, repeating that process again, that will be sinisterly tedious. Those start nets are mad fast. Well, to me, what are the best movies of 2019? There have been a lot of great movies in this year, such as Avengers Endgame. I enjoyed it. Spider-Man Homecoming, I also enjoyed it. And also, whole Netflix movie The Irishman. There are tons of many great movies this 2019. And speaking of movies, I remember I just shared this video on Facebook, on my Facebook page, not Video Games in the World, but I'm not gonna specify my Facebook profile, because in a way I can be a very private person. Okay, as I was saying, there was this old Simpsons clip that Homer Simpson spoils the Empire Strikes Back, and everyone's like, "Ah, oh, you moron!" And then one of my friends, he shared a news with me that a guy was shouting in spoilers of Avengers Endgame. Hey, a bunch of angry fans, they pursued him, and then they proceeded to kick his ass. Jesus Christ. So here's the thing, folks. You don't spoil a movie for anyone. But the one spoiling movies nowadays is freaking social media. That's for sure. 2 arrows against a blue Goma. What a pain in the neck. Ooh, Poe's voice. Well, at least one of the blue darkness is inside that where the stairway is supposed to go. Oh, Jesus. Well, we all remember now regarding the maps of the Legend of Zelda, of the original Legend of Zelda video game for the NES. We all know the names in the first quest. Level 1, the Eagle. Level 2, the Moon. 3, the Manji. 4, the Snake. 5, the Lizard. 6, the Dragon. 7, the Demon. And level 8 is called the Lion. Level 9, Death Mountain. Yeah, Ganon's dungeon is in Death Mountain in this game. In the original, in A Link to the Past, Ganon's dungeon is located. There's Ganon's tower in Death Mountain, but you fight Ganon in the pyramid, where Hyrule Castle stands in the Light World. Oh, stupid Poe's voice. Yes. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, so this is the magic key that has a lion's head. Now, the magic key will open any lock. Any door that is locked, the magic key will open. Zelda 1 and 2 will be the only time where the magic key would appear. And then we had and then in later games we had the small keys, we had the and also we had the big key, which was the boss key that opened the door to the boss's room. Whoo, money, money, money. So what other 2019 movies I found to be pretty good? Well, I gotta say that the live-action Lion King was pretty awesome. And you know, I never spoken about the movie Captain Marvel. Now, what do I think about Captain Marvel? Well, 7 out of 10. That's all I'm going to say for the movie about Captain Marvel. 7 out of 10. That's my score. Jesus. Looking for hearts in dark nuts? Jesus Christ. Silly me. So, why 7 out of 10, you might ask, of Captain Marvel? Well, because they tried to be a little bit too fun. They tried way too hard to be as funny as they can. And also certain things I didn't like. For example, Captain Marvel's mentor was supposed to be Marvel, and Marvel was the one who was supposed to be a male, like in the comics. But they gender swapped him because, you know, diversity. And they could have done a little better with the story in a way. But it was okay. Captain Marvel was okay. And to think that for talking about Captain Marvel, if Brie Larson ever heard me, if Brie Larson hears me talking about Captain Marvel like that, she's gonna kill me. Well, she wouldn't, but she would have a lynch mob after me. A stair warp, but I'm not gonna take it. Okay, there we go. Now, let's talk about the dungeons in the second quest. The dungeons in the second quest, they are letters. The second... Now, in the second quest, level 1 is in the same area. Level 2, in the second quest, is located under an Armo statue where the blue ring was located in the first quest. This time, the recorder is a dungeon item. Manhandla appears as a mini-boss, and the main boss is the Gleeok. Jesus Christ. Level 3 is in the same location as level 2 was in the first quest. Link has to play the recorder to reveal the dungeon entrance, and inside the dungeon is the dungeon item is a magical boomerang. And it's blocked by a hungry Goriah, so Link needs to have food with him. The dungeon boss is 3 Dodongos. Level 4, located within the Lost Hills. Link has to push one of the boulders to reveal the entrance to the dungeon. The dungeon items are the Raft and the Book of Magic. Multiple mini-bosses in this dungeon include Dig Dogger, Aquamantis, a single Dodongo, and even 3 Dodongos. And an additional one appears as a main boss. Level 5 is where the 4th dungeon of the first quest was, accessible by only using the Raft. The dungeon item is the bow, and the boss is a 3-headed Gleeok. Level 6 is located in the graveyard under one of the tombstones. Link has to replay the recorder to reveal the entrance. And the item is a step ladder, and the boss is the Blue Goma. Level 7 is located directly west of level 8's location. You must burn a bush to uncover the entrance. Many Dark Knights reside here, as well as 2 old men who take either 1 heart container or 50 rupees from you. The dungeon item is the Red Candle, and the boss is a 4-headed Gleeok. Level 8 of the second quest is 1 screen left of the waterfall below Death Mountain, and Link must use a step ladder to stand on the river and bomb the wall at the correct spot. It houses a hungry Goriah, and be sure to have some food. The dungeon items are the magical rod and a magical key. Many mini-bosses in there. And level 9 is located in the northwestern most square on the map. Link must bomb the wall to find the entrance, and it can be very confusing with many one-ways and hidden passages through the walls. As it was in the first quest, the dungeon items are the red ring and the silver arrows. So you can navigate your way through the dungeon to find and defeat Ganon and rescue Princess Zelda. that was a pain in the neck to talk about. Pole's voice. Time to use the bow and arrows. Yeah. Haha. And it dropped a fairy. Good thing. Huh, good thing it... Whew. Almost. So, let's try bombing the wall. And now we're gonna fight the boss. And behind this door is... the four-headed Gleeok. Gleeoks are the worst. Yes. And I got all the hearts. Woo! Yay! And this is it. The final shard of the Triforce of Wisdom. And now, it's time to go to Ganon's front door and kick his ass once and for all, take the Triforce of Power, and save Princess Zelda. Yay. You know, a lot of people would want to see a live-action Legend of Zelda movie, but personally, I'd rather see the fan films that are on YouTube. A lot of fan films going on, you know what I'm saying? So, after this playthrough, my next playthrough will be The Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Recovery. It's a lot more fun when you don't use the blue ring to do such a playthrough. But if I do the second quest, I'm gonna have to make mucho dinero to get the blue ring. So that way I can, you know, Jesus Christ, freaking pea hats. Let's see, in this cave. Buy medicine before you go. Yes, I will. Boy, I've just become a major medicine man in this game, haven't I? Okay. Those centaurs. Jerk. I'm gonna kill one of them pea hats. When they stop, you are able to hit them, but when they don't stop, even if you shoot an arrow at them, they're still gonna be moving around. You'll see. Told you. I forget that. And gonna have to get ready to wrap this up. So one of these rocks is the end is Ganon's dungeon. Okay, now let's bomb this door open, and ta-da! Now ta-da! So get ready for the final clip of this playthrough. I'll be seeing you later, folks.